Saint Margaret Mary Alacoque was a French nun who lived in the 17th century. She had a special devotion to the Sacred Heart of Jesus and received many visions of him. She is a patron saint of those who suffer from heart problems and those who are devoted to the Sacred Heart. Margaret Mary was born in 1647 in a small town in Burgundy, France. Her father died when she was 8 years old and she was sent to a boarding school run by the Poor Clares. There she developed a love for prayer and the Eucharist, but also suffered from a mysterious illness that left her bedridden for 4 years. When she recovered, she returned to her family and helped them with their farm. She felt a call to religious life, but her mother and brothers opposed to her decision. They wanted her to marry and secure their future. Margaret Mary prayed for God's will and waited patiently for his guidance. In 1671, she finally entered the Visitation Convent in Paray-le-Monial, where she embraced the humble and simple life of a nun, but also faced many trials and temptations. She felt lonely and misunderstood by her sisters and superiors. She doubted her vocation and her faith. But God had a special plan for her. She chose her to reveal His Sacred Heart to the world. Between 1673 and 1675, she received several visions of Jesus who showed her his heart burning with love for humanity. He asked her to spread this devotion and make it known to everyone. He also gave her 12 promises for those who honor His Sacred Heart, such as peace, mercy, grace, joy, and eternal salvation. He asked her to receive Holy Communion on the first Friday of every month and to observe a holy hour of prayer every Thursday night in the memory of his agony in the garden. Margaret Mary obeyed Jesus and shared his messages with her confessor, Father Claude de la Colombière, who supported her and helped her write them down. He also encouraged her to face the opposition and criticism that she received from others who did not believe or understand her. Margaret Mary suffered much for the sake of the Sacred Heart, but she also experienced great joy and peace in His presence. She died in 1690 at the age of 43 after saying, "I need nothing but God, and to lose myself in the heart of Jesus." She was canonized by Pope Benedict XV in 1920, and her feast day is celebrated on October 16th. She is an example of trust, humility, and love for God and His people. Let us ask for her intercession and follow her in honoring the Sacred Heart of Jesus.